My film, Ridin Low, goes into the lowrider scene and it addresses it from a historical standpoint where we get a little bit of context. You know, we dive into a few artists and lowrider lovers and kind of get to pick their brain on exactly what it is that they love about the culture. And you know, not that many people have as much spare time as we'd like. So why is this what they choose to do? And for some of them, they've been in it for decades. So it's cool to see what they've done, how they've grown in it, and why they love it so much. And I'm hyped because I can't wait to see it on the big screen. What is up, y'all? My name is Cruz Gonzales, a filmmaker from Fresno, California. Up next, you guys are gonna watch my short documentary, Ridin Low, where we check out the beautiful life of lowriders. Get cozy, get comfortable, and enjoy.
Oh man, lowrider's the best thing there is, you know. As a youngster, when I was young, when I was about 12 and 13, I had a bike club, and you know, we went everywhere. We were sunsetters. From Sunset, I like to cruise a lot. I like to cruise to the park, you know, take the family with me, my grandkids. We just like to be out there. We just like to be out there. You know, among people, we take our cars out there, and then people come and they check our cars out and this and that. And so
you can go back into the 1930s, and it was the involvement of the car, and what it will evolve out of that is the idea of customizing your car. Having a sharp ride was important. You were driving around, you were cruising, and you were cruising to be seen, and it was truly about making it an event, making it something that was happening. It's unfolded. If you're in it, you're proud about it, and you're saying, yeah, you know what, I have a custom car, or I have a lowrider, or you would even say, you know, I have a '68, and you don't even have to finish the sentence because anybody that knows what you're talking about knows you have a '68 Impala. And you look at the art aspect. And I think there's many people that look at the art aspect related to lowrider cars, and they're in awe. The mural scenes, the paint designs, the amount of work that goes into customizing a car, and I think that amazes some people.
But you know, you're proud of it, what all the hard work you did to get that thing done, knowing that somebody, you know, paid me to do something that they dig that I do. And that day comes where I can't do it no more. I'll still be proud of myself because my stuff was still around here.
And Chicano art is American art, and it needs to represent. Many artists, including muralists in the 1970s and 80s, couldn't get their stuff into a museum because the museums weren't, you know, showing their stuff, weren't part of the exhibits.
I was trying to be a sign painter, but every time I went there, you know, when I was 18 years old, and you know, I had, you know, like I said, I was a graffiti artist, so I was used to lettering. So, you know, and then a friend of mine taught me how to do by brush. And then I used to go to sign shops here in Fresno, and they would deny me because I didn't go to school for art. I would show them my portfolio of my artwork that I drew, and they would say, you know, that's not art.
And it says, you know what, I'm going to take my images and I'm going to put them on a car because it's my car, or this person wants me to put it on their car.
If you buy a car, you buy it from somebody, it's not your car. You know what I mean? It still belongs to that person you bought it from. So it's better to get it, sand it down, do what you got to do, repaint it, get it all graphics muraled out the way you want it.
that car right there, when I first got it, I paid $40. I paid $40 for that car. It was all beat up. Because a lot of people, they come out with some nice cars, and that's the way they buy them. That's the way they buy them, you know.
I enjoyed knowing that, you know, 3 years later, I go to a car show or just walk around the neighborhood and I see the car that I did. I said, man, I remember that.
So you have artists that are presenting on a canvas that happens to be metal and also happens to ride around in, you know, in a lowrider show. If you don't know, you perhaps see a lowrider and you make some perhaps presumptions, assumptions, judgments. Part of it is how the public just needs to be educated and take a closer look at, gee, what do they really do? Or how do they contribute to the community in a positive way? And I think you'll see many positive ways.
I've always had my family involved. all my grandkids, oh, but well, they enjoyed that. You know, that's things to have it in the future as memories. And once I'm gone, they're gonna see all that.
Yeah, to me, it's family, friends, and just it's unity, man. It's a culture, a real life culture. You can kick back and enjoy yourself, listen to music, look at some nice cars. You know, everybody having a good time. It should always be going forward. It should never stop. And it's good to keep the family going. That's why I like seeing these car shows and the kickbacks like this when you got the family, the kids, you know, the mom, dad, uncles, aunts, you know, family. So that's to me, that's what low riding is about.